Hello, I'm Mai Mai, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna take you through my rendering process. Let's jump right in. I'm going to start with drumming the face. I adjust the features to fit my style better. Now I clean up the liner. Once I like the face, I draw on the hair. I fill in the base color. Then, looking at my reference, I go in with heavy with the shadows. After that, I put the base color for the lips down. Now I blend in the shadows. It's important not to blend out too much, because then it can look flat. This is why I don't use airbrush much. I shade her eyelids to better sell the 3D look. I don't really know how to shade the space between the lip and the nose, but I do my best. I look close at my reference and play around till it looks right. Now I move on to the lips. The inside of the lip should be darker than the outside. I want her to look like she'd bring lip gloss, so I use an unsaturated red and some sparkles. The teeth were actually really hard for me. I've never had to draw teeth before, so this was new. I looked at many references and was able to come up with something I liked. Time for the eyes. Just like the teeth, I use an off-white color for the eye whites. Regular white can look a little off-putting. The irises are very simple. They are just black with tiny highlight. I give her a little smoky eye with black and move on to the lashes. Eyelashes are just little black lines that follow the curve of the eyes. They looked a little harsh, so I added less opaque lines. Now I highlight the face. Your drawing app should have blending modes. I use Ivy's Paint and you can find them down here. Blending modes are amazing. I highly recommend you use them. I use Multiply for shadows, Add for highlights, and Overlay for blush. Add gives a little shine as it brightens. I use Add the same places you would brighten when doing makeup. Blush is probably the only thing I use airbrush for. I shade and highlight the body following the reference. I use blue for the hair at first, but I later change it to black. I use a light blue to highlight the hair. Using gray can make it look lifeless. Using the blue, I just follow the flow of the hair. At this point, I really didn't feel like doing the shirt, so I just used some lace patterns and layered them as I saw fit. I did the same for the background. Here you can see me go through all the blending modes, trying to find something I liked. I added my obnoxious signature, and we're done. I didn't go too in-depth with anything, but I hope this helps anyone. This portrait took me 6 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks for watching.